1, I just kind of did an overview on self-care. The link is below if you want to watch it. Part 2, I did emotional self-care. So that link is down below too. And part 3 is your physical well-being. So if you watch part 1 and 2 and you're ready to watch part 3, then keep watching. So today I want to talk about our physical well-being. So when we're talking about self-care, we've talked about our emotional self, right? The importance of taking care of how we feel and be more like in balance with our thoughts and feelings. The second thing is taking care of our bodies. So our physical parts, our physical self, right? So taking care of our physical self is super important because of course we have to take care of, you know, how our body functions. So I just wanted to go over a couple of areas that I think are important when it comes to your physical well-being and taking care of our physical self. So number 1 is definitely being physically active. So there's a lot of research that shows that being physically active is very, very beneficial to us. And I would say find activities that you enjoy doing. So not everybody enjoys the same type of activities. For instance, I love to run, but there's a lot of people that don't like to run. Maybe you like to walk. Walking, a lot of people don't really, or a lot of people underestimate walking. But walking is a really great aerobic activity that you can do. Go hiking. I love hiking. If you love nature, go for hikes. Maybe you like to ride your bike. Go find a trail and go ride your bike. Just do activities that are going to kind of make your heart pump a little faster so you can kind of get that cardio going, because that's going to really help you. Also find activities that can really make your muscles strong, such as some type of a body weight training. So that could be just doing regular lifting weights. It could be doing body weight activities like push-ups and squats and those type of activities. It could be something like yoga, stretching your muscles. Just whatever activity you do is fine. It's just pick an activity that's gonna help you to take care of your physical body. Okay, it's gonna help you, your muscles. It's gonna help your heart. Just physical activity is super important, and I think that everybody needs to practice it as much as you can. So physical activity, whatever it is that you like to do, just be active. It will only help you so much. Number 2 is eating healthy food. So taking care of our outer part of our body is super important, but also taking care of the inside of our bodies. So making sure that you're putting like healthy, nutritious fuel into your body. Eating healthy foods is such a great way to practice self-care and self-love. You love yourself enough to want to put healthy and food that's going to feed you and your nutrients and the different parts of yourself. And you want to put all that good stuff inside of you. Also do other things like, drink plenty of water. I know water is something that is simple, but I know a lot of us don't practice enough of that. I know that I need to do more of a better job with that. But drinking plenty of water is super, super healthy for you for many, many reasons. Taking vitamins. So if for whatever reason you don't like to eat too much veggies, and you feel like you're lacking some of those nutrients, then take a vitamin. Like I started taking a multivitamin so that it can kind of help me, because I'm not such of a vegetable eater. So taking some type of vitamins, I take a chewable vitamin, and it works really good. And then just making sure that you are not putting so much junk in your body. Processed foods, foods that are high in sugar, fried foods, those type of foods. Yes, we're human, and if they taste good, so once in a while, right, eat it. But if you are going to take care of yourself, you really have to limit those types of foods. Find foods that really fuel your body and help you to have energy and have a lot of good vitamins and things that your body needs. My recommendation is, find recipes. I started eating healthier, and I started to struggle with eating healthy foods, but I started to find recipes that you could use vegetables in. So like spaghetti squash. I've learned how to cook it and add it to different chicken, or make it like tacos, or make it into like spaghetti, and it tastes really good, but it's very healthy for you. I've learned zucchini noodles, how to make zucchini noodles. So there's a lot of really good recipes that you can find using veggies and using healthier options. So make sure you are fueling your body and putting good stuff into your body. Another one is medical, so taking care of yourself medically. So that sometimes is just go for your yearly checkups. Sometimes we forget about that because we're feeling okay, but it's so important to make sure that you're taking those preventative measures, because you never know what, maybe your blood pressure's up a little, maybe your sugar is a little high, maybe your cholesterol, but you don't know if you don't get checked up regularly. So making sure that you're checking yourself, because then they can do all kind of blood work and they can check your whole body and make sure that you are in good health. And if you're not, they can catch things. Prevention, prevention, prevention. Don't wait until something bad happens. Don't wait until you're having like all this, pain, or you're not feeling good. Just go every year. And of course, go to the doctor if you're not feeling well. So if you are noticing that maybe something's not feeling right, go to the doctor, get checked out, figure it out. It might not be anything serious, but you don't know. Get yourself checked. So making sure that you are getting regular checkups. Dental, make sure that you're getting your dental checkups. Taking care of our teeth and our mouth is so important. So we can't underestimate that. So making sure that you are, your teeth and your gums are in good health. So make sure that you are taking care of your medical needs. Super, super important. The next one is rest. So sleeping, right? I know this is like a difficult one for a lot of people. Not everybody gets those 8 hours of sleep. I know so many people who are like, I could only sleep 3 hours, or like I toss and turn all night, or like I don't have time to sleep 8 hours. The recommended is your 8 hours, and I'm super lucky that like sleep is not an issue for me, but I know for a lot of people it is. So making sure that you're getting sleep. That's the time that our brain gets to rest. It's the time that our body gets to, do its work to kind of keep us working and everything working fine. So making sure you get enough sleep. And then slowing down, resting. I think we talked about that. I think I talked about that in the video prior to this one, which was rest and taking breaks. But it's also good for your physical body as well. So we're always on the go, but we have to learn to balance that. So learn to rest and take breaks and slow down a little bit and not be such in a rush. I know that when we are rushing, we tend to have accidents. We'll bump into things, or we just feel like drained and physically like low energy. So it's super important to make sure that you're sleeping, getting your sleep, but also like resting and taking like little breaks and just slowing down during the day, so that you can like be at your most, you're functioning your best self. So those are the 4 areas that I identified as areas that I feel like are the most important when it comes to your physical health. So I'll just kind of run through them real quick so that you guys can remind yourselves. So number 1 is be physically active, taking care of your physical body. Activity, preventive. So making sure you're doing cardio, making sure you're taking care of your muscles. So pick activities that you love to do: dancing, running, walking, yoga, weightlifting, whatever you do for yourself. Just be physically active. That helps your body so much. Making sure you're fueling your body with healthy foods. So making sure that you're limiting your sugars, your fats, your fast foods. Feed your body good stuff, and come up with recipes to kind of make it a little more, less boring. And rest. So making sure you're getting your 8 hours of sleep if possible. Taking breaks during the day, listening to your body. And I think that if you hit a lot of these 4 points, I might miss some. If you know of any that you think are important and I'm missing, definitely comment below. And let me know which ones do you think you're doing good with. Which ones do you think you need to work on? Personally, I think that I do well with sleeping and resting. And I think I need to do better with my diet. So eating more healthy foods and be more consistent with my physical activity. So I think that those are my areas. How about you? What do you think you are struggling with the most? What do you think you're doing the best with? And let's kind of talk. Alright, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope these tips helped you. If they did, give me a big thumbs up. And please become part of my family and subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing more videos on self-care, self-love, healing, and just videos that make you feel your absolute best. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in part 3 of my self-care series. Bye.